Ultima Underworld. This is stream number what? Hang on. This is stream number 13 of Ultima Underworld. We're very close to beating the game, I think. We need 2 pieces of the key and we need a cup, and we know what to do with all of that. And we are on the verge of getting one of those pieces. And the other one, something tells me that Judy will give me. We'll see. And I need to find something on level 7 I can use to break the orb, which apparently I have found, but I didn't know any better. Anyway, let's go over here and let's get started on that, because I feel like there is a chance we might beat the game today. It's a very good game. It's honestly, if we do beat it today, it's gonna be like 40 hours, which is like a very, very solid length for a game like this. Alright, start the timer. We were in here, this segment with the lava walls, after we came up from this door, which was a locked door before we talked to the guy here. Alright, let's see what awaits us here. I do expect to find the key. Which key was it? I actually have it written down. The key of courage. Speaking of courage, here comes an enemy. There's a bunch of enemies here, actually. Hello there, Mystic Theurge. Welcome in, my friend. How art thou? Yeah, they talk like that, don't they? I'm doing fine. I think we might finish this game today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We are very close. I think we only need like 3 key items. Or something. I got all the way down to level 8. I need to find the 3 pieces of the key to put on the door here to go inside into the volcano, where I need to throw all 8 talismans. I have 1 piece of the key and I have 7 out of 8 talismans. So I need to find the last talisman and 2 pieces of the key, and one of them is going to be here. So yeah. Oh, this goes up even. Are we going up? How far up are we going? Stairs up. All right. Interesting. If you're asking about my character is level 16, which is max level. And I don't seem to be getting more skill points. So I'm glad I got all the combat and magic skills I could before that happened. What floor of the Stygian abyss are you on? Right now, I'm on level 4. But I did make my way to level 8. Don't know if it goes any further down than that. That's a lot of spiders. That's my lights gone. Let me cast them back. Here we go. What could this be? Is it a spell? Flame wind. Okay. I don't want to use that. Sturdy door. Wait, there's a guy here. Wait, he might have been... No, geysers are all hostile. What am I talking about? It's just that I have stealth or something because of a ring, so sometimes they don't attack me. They don't see me. Okay, so let me put down a save. And check. We have 2 doors. This and this. Check that one first. Oh, a wisp. A mellow wisp, not a friendly one. So I decided not to use... Yes, it is too dangerous. Okay, yeah, it's the same dialogue. They are all the same NPC. Hostile mage? I don't think I've seen hostile mages before. Are you both hostile? Hang on, you are... What about the other one? Where's the other one? The other one is... Yeah, everyone here is hostile, okay. They dropping runes. No, that does make sense. It's just that I haven't seen runes. I haven't seen mages before that I could kill. There was another guy around here. Did he get scared and run? He's still hostile. But this isn't the guy I was seeing before. It was like a goblin or something. I got obliterated by a fireball from one of the mages. Oh! Oh, poor thing. Hello, Sunfall. That sounds bad. I didn't even see him dying. Oh, look, it's an excellent battle axe. Of course I can't carry it. What am I thinking? Magical. Yeah, I figured that. I don't think you're gonna beat very great damage, though. But we can always check. This, I think. Because I can't see the magic right now for some reason. Major accuracy. Nope, I'll take damage. I'll take damage, thank you very much. So I have a battle axe of major accuracy and a battle axe of very great damage. Yes, very great damage. Damage that is great. Okay. Door. Just can't forget to check the other side. Okay. You're going all the way to the first floor. Oh! Right, there was a hint for that, actually. Okay, now it makes sense. Where is it? It felt generic, but now it makes sense. Something along the lines of getting all the way to the bottom and fighting your way to the top. Yeah, there was a hint about this. I just can't find it. Go to the very base of the abyss, then battle your way back to find the key to your fortitude. Yep. We are finding a key, alright. Good hint. What's in here? Oh, another... Stairs up. Stairs up. Oh. That's not... It's a deep lurker. And they're not mellow. Hostile repair. I want to look at this place on the map. It's very unique. Like the way it looks in general. Is that MT32 audio Galitap? Yes, it is. It's the exact device this game was designed around. So you can actually get the proper sound effects. Like the water and the doors, I guess. The doors are a bit weird though. But you hear that water sounds? That's from the MT32. I had my device set up wrong on the first stream. So when I got into water, instead of hearing water, I just heard a piano note. Just a blink. And I realized immediately, yeah, that's wrong. Hello there, Zofair. Alien Legacy sounds amazing. This game sounds very good on the MT32 as well. But again, it was designed around this one device specifically. If you get the more modern... I forgot the name of... the newer versions, they don't work as well. MT32 is a device from Roland that you connected to the media output of your computer. Usually. And it emulates sound and music. It was... back then it was the best sound you could get. Back when a lot of games were doing music with ad-lib. It's a MIDI device. More stalkers. Yeah, these are deep stalkers though. It's a MIDI synthesizer module. There are, if I'm not mistaken, there are modern FPGA implementations of it. No, it's not an FPGA implementation. There is a implementation using a Pi device. You can actually plug that straight into a Mr. FPGA. If you'd like. And have no idea how it works, but it does sound fascinating to have a dedicated device for that. Vaguely aware of such sound cards. I knew of them back then, but I never seen one. Like, they are extremely rare down here. The door is locked. Hang on. I need to move my window around so I can see my spells. There we go. No, I don't. I don't have one. There are multiple ways you can simulate it. Using the actual ROM of the device and emulating it directly through 86box. But you can also emulate it through Fluid Synth, but then you need a sound bank. And those can be hit or miss. Like, I was using one for Hexen that I like, but Kinikos just rolled his eyes at it. Kinikos knows a lot about those MIDI devices. And he's very particular about how they sound. Okay. Yep, this one is like, I think it's just one file. And you can set, even DOSBox supports it. You can emulate multiple of these on DOSBox. I remember playing through Master of Magic using one of these. Master of Magic sounds freaking amazing with an MT32 device. A man of taste. Kinikos he has a tracker program he uses to write music that is entirely keyboard driven. The man is mad. Oh look, are you guys attacking me? Are you hostile? I think you are. It is impressive, yes. It's way more brave than I would ever be. In a good way, yes, of course. The good kind of praise. I might be hitting the... Yeah, the battle axe is getting damaged because I'm hitting the fucking store. The game doesn't like when you hit your weapon on a wall. It kind of breaks the weapon a little bit. It used to be excellent. I wonder how it is right now. It's still excellent. It's fine. This is level 3. I wonder if we're not going up because it would conflict with this area. But I'm amazed that we did all these levels and I didn't once consider that there might be something hidden in the top left corner of all of these maps, pretty much. Quite amazing. Can I carry this? I can. I'm gonna put this in here because I know what to do with it. What is this? Etched upon this key in extremely tiny print is the phrase "Key to Courage." Okay, this is not what we want. Does it open this door? It does. Okay. I guess. Okay, let me see if I can organize this stuff. Really? What? What? You idiot! Okay, go back because I can't... Yeah, that's the key I want. This one was easier than the other ones. There were multiples of. Okay. Let me go back to organizing here a little bit. I just want to put that key... Jesus Christ. Here. And then this here, and then here I guess. Jesus, it's a lot of shit. Okay, we got another one of those, and I want to put it here, the Key of Courage. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 8. We're missing one item. We got the Key of Courage. You thought it was odd that area of the map was open for you that would be revealed in time. I was fine with it because they are not like, okay, we have to use every single thing on the map, every single space has to be filled. It shouldn't be the case because... You know, that's not how real-world architecture works, especially with, like, caves, but then they put something there anyway. Alright, we got one more piece of the key. We need one more, which might or might not be related to Judy. Judy's the next one we need to check with. Am I going... No, it's fine. not using the entire map. Madness, I tell you. Yeah, like freaking Shin Megami Tensei is very guilty of that. Like it doesn't matter what doesn't make sense. They had to use every single square. Even if it means having all these pointless dead ends on a game where everything kind of looks the same, the dungeons, because like it's not this one. If they used every single nook and cranny of this game where like the architecture looks interesting, that's fine. That game just making sure they grab every tile, which I don't have a problem with, of course, but alright. I have been kind of told that somewhere in this floor is the thing we need to break the orb. And it's somewhere I have been to. Before I go and check up with Judy, I don't know how important this floor is going to be overall. I also have to find the cup. The cup might be in this floor behind one of those doors. Magical pickaxe, mayhaps. Sure. Did I It's not like I can cast a spell detect pickaxes. So I can't find pickaxes on the level. I don't have... Yep. Yeah, I think we're done with leveling up. Which is not quite what I expected, so I'm a bit disappointed. What is in here? Okay, nothing. I mean, a pickaxe would be fine because you can use a pickaxe. You generate... Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, and I said, no, that's pretty good. That means you can keep getting stronger, which I like. But no, I have killed a lot of shit since the last time I leveled. And I can't level... Not even... I tried even like the small skills that I have at 0. And I can't level those up. Okay, there's literally nothing in here. Okay, so this entire segment doesn't have it. This segment doesn't have it because there's nothing there. There was nothing here, I think. I can take a look. Yeah, I would have if it were a thing, yes. Let's take a look at that treasure marked on the map. So much shit on the ground. Have I found this before? Is this... I think I have. I think this is irrelevant. It might be faster to just go like this. Rodrigo's quest for the final skill points. I wanted more. I wanted to get all the power. I always say this about video games. I want to play a game where I can get infinitely strong. Like if I wish to keep farming for 20 hours after everything just to demolish everything in one hit, I should be able to. I don't think games should have a power ceiling. Oh, but okay, we can have no power ceiling, but it would take you like years to max out. That's fine. Leave it there. I'll see to it eventually. This game, say hi. Can you name a NIS game just to... Sometimes I have trouble connecting the dots. Ah, this guy, right. I do have that game on my list, that series on my list. But as far as that kind of tactical game goes, I have others that would take priority. In particular, I really want, because I remember playing as a kid on an emulator. Early 2000s, late 90s maybe. The first Shining Force, and I was flabbergasted by that game at the time. It felt so awesome. But I didn't understand what was going on. Again, English, language barrier. So I do want to get through that series at some point. More than I want to get through this Gaia. Isn't this Gaia one of those tactics games that actually allows you to keep playing? So you, like, instead of going for the final mission, you can just like, oh, I have been here, there's nothing here. Yeah, I confirmed that was just a sword. It is a fantastic game, it is. I got stuck very early, but I had no idea what I was doing. I just kept doing things and having fun. But just doing things with no rhyme or reason doesn't last so long in that game. As with most tactical games. It has essentially infinite content. Or it has the content as a small spoiler. Alright, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's a problem I had. I talked about this with the first game in the Fire Emblem series, where I was told to play in a certain way and it made the game unbeatable. And you couldn't just like, okay, let me redo other missions and get stronger so you can actually... Nope! It has an exact amount of missions, I think it's 30 or something. You get to the last one, you're not strong enough, you're fucked. And it's not obvious at all. Final Fantasy VIII, how you reach level 100, which is the cap, the game gets harder. You love that? That sounds like something I'd hate. Nothing here, nothing here. I'm going to go here, cast light. And then I'm gonna take a look-see here in here carefully, see if I can find anything. It's a troll, of course you do. Man, some of you really like to suffer. I wonder how many people are fluent in English because they wanted to play these games. Yeah, guilty as charged. My first experience trying to read English was when I tried to play through Ultima 4 on the Master System. My first experience trying to speak English was trying to make my case to a raid leader that the loot should go to me in World of Warcraft. I did get it, so that was a good start. What else? Now that's my most important memories, I guess. I used to play... Because I've always loved RPGs, but they require reading. So I had this, I might still have it somewhere, this small English-Portuguese manual dictionary, and I would just carry it with me when playing video games. Fun times. Nice use of persuasion skill in English. Dislike Final Fantasy VIII more than dislike Final Fantasy II, which is honestly impressive. You actually know on Sega Master System Ultima 4. I like that version of Ultima 4. You wanna know my... I've told this story before, but I think it bears repeating. You wanna know my experience learning English with that game? I needed to chant a mantra at the shrine. What does that mean? I had no idea. Absolutely no idea what that's supposed to be. At the time, at least. I knew the mantra was supposed to be 4 letters. So guess what I did? Every time I talked to someone, I wrote down every word that had 4 letters. And then I went to the shrine and I tried every single one. And I'm pretty sure I never got it.
Here we go, pal. I hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
So do I.
Good grief.
Yep. So fair, thank you so much for the gift sub to Mystic Theory. Thank you for the 68. That's a dangerous number, my friend. Thank you for the 68 gift subs given on my channel so far. That's a lot of support and I appreciate all of it a lot. Mantra is a very religion-specific vocabulary word. I'm gonna do it tonight, alright. It was loud, made you jump, I'm sorry. So...
I hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
So do I.
Good grief.
There you go, Zofair. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Galitap and for the 69 nice gift subs on my channel. I still have this shit here. 69 gift subs. There we go. That was on the house. Thank you so much for the support, and Mystic Theory and Galitap enjoy the previewing and the emotes. Some people really like them. Nice, yes, nice. All right, let's get back here. Still want to, yeah, that's. Believe it or not, that's from a kid's game. Oh, the Japanese. And that guy shits skulls at you. And yeah, you can combine it like that. You can put the vendor on the other side. And make a 3 emote combo. Yes, Mystic Theory, it is. That's from the arcade version, I think. Okay, I need to get out of here. There's nothing here. Alex Kidd owns. I did a Alex Kidd retrospective Galitap. I played through all of them on stream. And I beat all of them. And some were very good, but some of those, good God. Yep, Galitap. I'm Brazilian, so I did play a lot of those on the Master System. Shinobi World is even better than I remembered. And I finally beat it after decades. Because I remembered as I played it that I did get to the final boss, but I could never beat it. But now I have. A few got sketchy, yeah. Alex Kidd in Miracle World, that game is so troll to beat. My god, I did. But it gets very troll. Most people here who had consoles back then had a Master System because it was released officially in here, and most people would also have like Alex Kidd built into the system. Would I like another hint? Yeah, sure. I already know it's on this level, so might as well. No, Gelitap, those ones I figured out again after 30 years. Those are not random. They follow a predetermined order from when the game boots up. You write it down, it's the same order every time. I still have it on this very notebook, the very order of all of them that I wrote down through multiple attempts. And you know what's really nice, Gelitap? I still want to high-five those devs. Do you know the remake? Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX? It has new levels and new bosses and new mechanics and everything. It's kind of charming. It has those fights. I haven't played it. There's only one new Alex Kidd. It does have the Jankenpo fights, and they have the exact same order from the Master System. I couldn't believe it that I took my notes from when I beat the original one and I reused the same notes and it all worked. It's a rock. One of many. Right. I know that should help. A faithful remake. Oh really? I was so I didn't know, but I did watch you talk a lot about System Shock yesterday. But I couldn't believe how faithful they were, and that's very good because that means they had to know the source material and respect it. Like they understood how it worked and they replicated the exact same algorithm. And then you go on the review page. On Steam for that game, and people are like, yeah, they kind of ruined the game by having the boss fights be RNG, and I just want to go in and strangle them. They are not RNG, there's no randomness to it. Does the DX stand for D extra? I don't know. Mentioned them earlier, you went to them and then decided that couldn't possibly matter. You did say that I did ignore it, just like I ignored the hint for the cup. I'm not gonna remember everything I can. You know what I can do? If I... Oh shit, this place. You know what I could do if I were... if I didn't have any other recourse? I could go on my YouTube videos for this game, download the transcripts because YouTube writes transcripts and they are surprisingly accurate. Download the transcripts and do a Ctrl F for that couldn't possibly, and then locate where in the video that is. Degeneration X. That game should be good. It isn't, but it should be. You know, I'm trusting you when you said that it has to be on this level, that it is on this level. Oh, wait. Wait. Where was that? Shit. On this? I'll need to do more exploring, but I... Oh... Brain goes, I might be on the nukes. That would make a lot more sense, yes. Because that's where I was going for first before you told me it was on level 7, so I was like, okay. You tricked me. You tricked me, dragon! Huh. Yeah, now things are looking more interesting. I might have found it before. Not the gems, the other stones. No, I think I kind of know what kind of stones you're talking about. Maybe. But I'll have to check on all the disconnected places which one it would be at. Yes. And I went, nah. Yes, I that does kind of ring a bell, but I have no idea where that could be. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, of course I did. Our guide for this tour, Cooper, goes nowhere, and the ones that keeps the guide on track. Sunfall says we need to do a thing, and the guy just says, "Meh, moving on." But you see, that's part of the experience. You know, it's no fun if I just get everything right. No, people want to see me struggle. It's fun and fuck this. You throw a thing on the thing and the thing goes thing. Which is actually very in-sim of it. You throw a food at a chain and the chain pulls itself. You forgot we're part of a tiny bit of it. No, you don't need to apologize. I'm just glad you came around because I was going to continue to ignore those places. Right, and in my defense, those were the first places I considered looking at. You need someone like that for when you get hopelessly hijacked by something meaningless for hours. Gonna do the second Underworld next? No. This one I'm doing because it was a request from Save and Raid, and because it's disconnected from the Ultima series. It wasn't supposed to be an Ultima game. Ultima Underworld 2 is part of the Ultima series, as in the storyline. So for me to play that game, you would need to be part of Ultima retrospective, where I play through all the Ultima games, and that's a project I'm not ready to go through yet. And in my defense, if I do go on that project, I will use a guide for those games, because I'm not spending 80 hours trying to figure out Ultima 1 by myself. Or 2, or 3, or 4. So the answer is yes, probably someday. I missed the stairs down. Those games needed guides as kind of old school DLC. Yeah, some games do require, like, I talked about this a lot when I was playing through Amber Star. Some of these games were intended for you to buy, and like you don't have another game for the rest of the year. So the fun is running around lost, doing nothing. Just getting lost in the world, and maybe you figure something out eventually. 2 years later, you beat it. Which is fine, but not for streaming. For streaming, if you do follow a guide, Amber Star still took me like ages to finish. It was like, what, 60 hours? And I was using a guide. Multiple guides, because some of those were incredibly broken. You're kind of confused how Underworld is related to the main story. It's set between Ultima 7 and Ultima 7 Part 2. Actually continues certain plot threads from Ultima 7. And superposes the ending of Ultima 7. Yep, that's one reason I can't play. I can play that before I play Ultima 7. It didn't require guides, you chat with friends, whatever. And demanded constant restarts. Amber Star has so many intended soft locks in it. It's mind-boggling. Right, this is the gems area. It's probably not here. Because I did look at each and every one of these. Suspicious specifically of them being the thing we need. Sorry, I'm kind of confident it isn't here, but I am going to look through everything again. Gold, flawless red, large blue, gold, unblemished. Like, unless I grab like this and I do this, no, I can't use it. Right, so I'm gonna check one of the other ones. And Sunfall said it was a rock, and those are not rocks. Those are minerals, Marie. Unlike certain bones. Okay, got it. I'm glad. At least this one time. Okay, there is this, and there is this. It's more likely that it's this. It's way more likely. But that one does connect to that, because I'm gonna go there because it's gonna be easier. Like the first time you played Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, you swear you spent 45 minutes trying to open a wall, and all you needed to do was progress to do so. Someone said get on with it. Yeah, I did eventually find a goddamn guide for Amber Moon. Whether it's going to be good, it's very vague. The only guide I found is very vague, but it will have to do. We had to resort to a German guide translated for Amber Star. That was a very good game, but holy crap. Also, Ember Moon has a problem. It's not the intentional soft locks. The English version never got finished, so the one that does exist has game-breaking bugs. There is a separate guide just for those. Did I go the... Okay, I can fix this. I can fix this. It's a weird spin-off then, because in part 2 you... Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Because of spoilers. But the Underworld games are not too close to the other ones for a number of reasons, but they are still... Because the second one spoils so much of 7. I have to leave that for later. This is the thing where you need the thing. Oh no, it's not here. What am I doing? It's here. This one is open. Some of these maps can be very confusing. Well, we are right here. Hello there, Junkie Toe. These dungeons remind you of the spaghetti dungeons of Daggerfall, and they are way larger. Yeah, they do a very good job of making things very winding with the small space they have. Hello, Junkie Toe. Yes. Daggerfall dungeons are a universe apart. But I'd rather take that than the stupid... Like, I like scarring, but those dungeons are like, okay, you're done. But I just got started. You're done. Get out of here. What do you mean I walk 2 meters from the door and there is like a wall full of treasures and a freaking... shout or whatever the things were called. Shouldn't I have to like explore? Nope, this is it. Those dungeons in Skyrim are stupid short. Which I usually don't mind, but way too short. Okay. Okay. But, okay. They look similar to one another, which is... Okay. Yes. Yes, thank you. I did say they were pointless because they're all the same. And I looked at most of them. I might not have looked at all of them, I guess. And yes, they're in the mines where people were grabbing the things, yes. Man, I'm pretty sure I looked at all of them. Are you telling me I didn't? Also literally called Orb Rock. That doesn't say anything to me, I'm sorry. I did look at all of them. I remember looking at all of them. Any one of them? Okay, that's... I know, can't criticize an old game for decisions that made sense at the time. Yeah, you can use it. But if it is a key item, why are there 500 of it? Obviously, I'm gonna look at it and say, no, of course they're pointless. I know I shouldn't have, but jeez, can you blame me? And people say, yep, I can. Herp derp, corporate is dump. Come on. Because Ultima. Key items. Yeah, no, come on. Like, here's an item that you need. I'm gonna give you 200 of them. Just in case, like, you were wondering. And Lord Rock doesn't tell me anything. I'm sorry. I do give these games a lot of leeway, and I do like this game a whole lot. And I don't like calling bullshit on games this old when they're like they were trying new things and everything. I'm not knocking on the game, but that little bit was bullshit. I'm sorry. Especially with the weight limit. If it wasn't for the weight limit, I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna carry one just in case. It's called Orb Rock. That doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything. Yeah, well, I don't know. Put it in. I don't know, man. Whatever. I said my piece. You guys can assume I'm dumb, but it's fine. You're probably right. Yeah, here's how you break it. You chuck a rock at it. Whee! Magic. Goody. The orb is destroyed. Fine. Now we try to open the doors with magic. Watch it not work. When I close my eyes like that, I'm trying to remember the map just so I don't have to open it again. If I wasn't streaming the game, if I was playing on my own, I would be opening the map 500 times more than I already am. There's a lot of them because NPC mentioned it was mined from the floor below. I know, I did look at the orbs. If one of them had a different name, if one of them said glowing orb rock, I would have picked them up. Like, I was suspicious. It was just like my gamer senses were like, no, there's 500, of course they're irrelevant. Opening of the map is pog. It does stop the music though. Someone has been working on a Godot version of this game. Godspeed to that as well. We recently started Serpent Isle. Can't put the game down. Jump to the top of your backlog. It's a hot mess. I haven't tried the key on this door. Yeah, well, I don't need stinking keys no more. We have magic. Freaking finally. Sorry if you heard a noise. Jesus Christ, man. The game just flipped me off from across 30 years. Outstanding. Good for them. I aim to flip someone off 30 years in the future. Door is locked, magic doesn't work, none of the keys fit. Fuck this game. Okay, we have more doors we can look at. Maybe we come from the other side. From here, I guess. That's possible, I suppose. Where the fuck is it? Jesus Christ. Are you? No, you're mellow. Can I talk to you? No. It's locked. No discernible effect. Are you? What the? And the thing did the thing that I freaking hate. When did I save? When did I save? Okay, I saved here. Okay, it's fine. Alright, Jesus. This door and this door lead to the same place and they're both fucked. Was the sign above? There's a sign above it? Oh, the other one. Did I write that down? Let me see if I wrote it down so I don't have to go back there. I don't think I have it written down. I mean, what was the point of breaking the orb then? Locked here, locked here. Do I have another locked door? No, there was this one. And no, it's just those two, man. I did see the sign, I don't remember what it said. I have to look at it again. I'm going to hit the hay early. Alright, that's fine. That's actually very wise. We need to sleep earlier. And we do. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. Beware, Evil Dead Beyond. Yeah, this is the place with the undead. Yeah, I did see that sign. I could write undead down here, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, all that's left is for us to convince the woman her son is dead. You don't think that matters? Mm-hmm. Alright. How do I get there now? Every path here sucks, man. I'm getting a bit annoyed. I apologize. I wonder if I have to test it actually. Well, I can just restore. Hang on. I wonder if the thing... I can restore if it fails. I wonder if the thing is disabled. The thing is disabled because... No, it isn't. I was gonna say maybe it is disabled because we broke down the orb. And I was going to see if there was anything hidden around here. Naruto? Yes, we have talked to Naruto. That's fine, I'll just reload. Yes, his name is Naruto. He did say something about something. I have it written down. Okay. There is a key to the north of Naruto. He talked me about the door that lets me go through T-Ball's maze, which is the crown. Yeah, he gave me a important hint in the game. Very good fella. Yeah, I assume that's a good reference, Jankito. Naruto is one of those things that I haven't never watched a single thing of that. Like, I know zero, diddly squat. It's one of those things I have never watched, and I think I would have loved it if I watched it as a kid. At my age, I don't think I would have liked it. It's because I think it's in that sense it's like Dragon Ball. I loved it because I watched it as a kid. If it were today, I know I would hate it. Okay, before I start worrying about the cup, I'm gonna talk to the woman. First series was good, Shippuden was melodramatic and padded out like DBZ. You know, even though DBZ has very good parts in it, some very good spots. And of course, if you were to watch that nowadays, please watch Dragon Ball Kai, not Dragon Ball Z. Or read the manga, either one. Part of me, and that's nostalgia talking, part of me kind of likes before the Saiyan saga. Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, kind of prefers that. It's so charming and whimsical and fun. And then it gets really serious right at the end. It's cozy. It's so freaking cozy to watch. Or abridged. You know, some of the characters you haven't watched a single episode. I don't recommend it. Honestly, like, I'm invested. Like, I have this. Like, just because we're talking about it, I have this thing right here with me right now. Like, I freaking love it. I'm invested, but I would never in 100 years recommend anyone watch it. Like, it's not good. Unless you're a kid with no better options, and then you get emotionally invested into the whole thing, and then it's too late for you. Gentle reminder that I have the mana to cast Fly now. I can actually zoom around at speed. Yeah, I could, right? Dragon Ball is watchable. And maybe I'm being too harsh. I'm trying to temper my opinion of Dragon Ball because of nostalgia. Like, watch it at your own peril. I would 100 times recommend something more along the lines of Yu Yu Hakusho instead if you want to watch something with a lot of action. Oh, you were talking about Naruto, okay. I have found a picture! May I see it? Certainly, here it is. Aye, that's me, Tom. Ah, Tom, you're gone from me so long. She begins weeping profusely, and a tear falls into the lava. After it strikes the surface, a gold key appears in its place. Alright, that's the woman cries a key. Chat, the woman cried a key. I did expect her to give me a key. I didn't expect it to... Alright, fine. Fine, it's fine. It's whimsical. And fun. She cried a key. It probably hurt. That's like passing a gallstone or something, right? Don't cry a key, Argentina. Alright. Shit. We need one final item. You know what? Pushing her into the lava should make her cry 3 tears as she dies. Alright, chat. We need exactly one thing to beat the game. The cup. I'm gonna go through my notes. There's only a handful of animes that had good English dubs. I had to watch most of those with subtitles. I always watch them with subtitles. I don't watch the English dubs. I prefer to watch the original language. Whether it's a movie, a game, whether it's in Japanese or English or something. Like, I wouldn't watch a Brazilian movie dubbed in English. Not because I can't understand it, because I want the original audio. There are some animes, though, they are very well dubbed in Portuguese. Yu Yu Hakusho is one of those where someone that was involved with the original anime said that the Brazilian dub was better than the Japanese one. And man, it's glorious. I can't share it because you guys can't understand how awesome it is. But it's a layer of entertainment on top of the original anime. It's fantastic. Same goes for Freakazoid. The makers of Freakazoid say that the Brazilian dub was better than the original. It's something else. So, the original voices just fit better. Yeah. I also hear they had a problem with some of those. Like, my problem with Dragon Ball Z, the English dub, is the music. I like the original music. Why did they have to make it radical? Who does that? Screw that. Anyway, what I'm gonna go do is go through my notes, check mark everything that I know I have done, and see if anything that I haven't is still relevant. Okay, so Garamon, we have to get his bones and put them in the grave. We did that. Check mark. Remember to meet Nawewoko in the phase room on the 5th cycle. This was on the book, on a book from T-Ball. Which to me feels like a bit too late for a hint on how to get the cup. It could be, but I don't know what the phase room is or what the 5th cycle is. Thou canst not defeat the Drakri. It might be talking about the demon. OG Dragon Ball theme goes hard. Oh, I have nostalgia. I can't talk about that music. I'm just in love with all of it. Yeah, I hate the Rock the Dragon opening song. They had, like, they dubbed Head Chala here in Brazil. And the lyrics are dumb as fuck, but they're kind of charming, but at least they use the same song. It's just the lyrics that are changed. They're kind of dumb, but it's fine. It doesn't... Rock the Dragon doesn't fit the intro. Okay. Okay, not being able to defeat the Drakri is probably the final demon. The Armageddon spell, we have tested that. Karasa wanted to find the gold mines. Right, this is the bones. We found them. What else? Greg is a corpse worm. I haven't found someone called Greg. Secret doors in the tombs led to the chasm of fire. We host things. We have done that. Yes, Fintor hid the crown. That is the way to find the way in the maze. I've done that. Horatio explored the lava pits and awaits on the northwest. Yeah, that was... Explored the mines and waited. I don't know if I have found him, but I don't think that's going to be relevant. It fits considering the series became less whimsical, more geared towards fighting. It did get focused on fighting because that's what people wanted, but it did not get less whimsical if you stick to the original dub. It was just as silly, if not more so. Biggest problem is, of course, the padding, because, you know, Akira Toriyama wanted to take a fucking break every now and again. And then they had like a freaking entire arc where the world almost ended 500 times based on a character that is from one of the movies. So it's not canon. And I watched that like 2 or 3 times as I watched it on TV. Back then I was like, who the fuck is this? Why are they talking like they know this guy? And then I saw the movie decades later and oh, fuck this guy. That's dumb. Garlic Jr. or something. There's a reason you like most foreign songs, there is no format translated, most of the time links are kind of let down or dumb. Yeah, I mean, they have to work with the metric and the melody and all of that. I have heard of that. I think I have heard good things about that. But no, I don't. I barely watch anything, especially not anime. Not that I don't like it, I guess I don't have the time. Okay, the caverns filled with the dead, we can't get there. Anti-magic plus anti-magic equals 0. I don't have... I have a room of warding. I have resist fire. I don't have something that is... I can use Rune of Warding and then use it again. But I doubt it's gonna do anything. It is placed. What? It's a literal thing you put down, apparently. Well, it might not be nothing. It might be nothing. Stop watched anime in your mid-20s, everything coming out was boring you to tears. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys. Sir, have you given JoJo a chance? I have to ask. because I wasn't giving anime the time of the day for a long time, and then somehow I decided on a whim to watch JoJo. And that thing is demented. Like, it's like the guy writing that shit knows all the things that are overdone in manga and anime. Completely, utterly overdone. And instead of avoiding them, he leans hard on them. It's like, oh, but wait. Oh no, but I had planned that from the beginning. Oh no, but you see, I knew you had it planned. And instead of being ridiculous, he doubles down so many times that it becomes awesome. Like, it's like a parody of itself. It's fantastic and out of control. Ghibli films. Yes, Ghibli films are amazing. Yes. I haven't watched it as many as I should have, but the ones I did were very good. That's why it's so good. Yeah, it's ridiculous for this. Like, I want to draw ridiculous shit. I want to write ridiculous stories. Let's go, guys. Pick up the guy picks up a frog thinking it's a phone. JoJo is freaking. It's fun. It's fun. Just turn off your brain and. I've never seen it. Like Gelitap. Just turn off your brain and embrace how dumb it is. Okay. First or second episode, I think is the very first episode. A lot of people skip the first two seasons, first two parts, don't, because they're fun. Okay, here comes a guy, he's the villain. How do we tell the audience this guy is a villain? Oh, here comes a dog, he kicks the dog. This is the villain, he kicked the dog. Dramatic scene of the guy kicking the dog. Oh, and only the good guy realizes he's evil, but everyone else doesn't. Oh, really? Yeah, really. Man, it's so fucking dumb. It's good. Punch Forever on YouTube? No, I've never heard of that. Is it an infinite aura, muda, something like that? Louvron told me of a 3-part mantra. I did get that was the first key we got. I have a game to get to, chat. Rescue his brother from the prisons. Clutches of the user. Reason to be the reason one can cast spells. Medallion passage. Yep, we did all of that. Pass the block of incense over a torch. I haven't done that. I would have to find a torch at this point. A maiden's bod was found on the lower levels. Human sacrifice in Cabris's old quarters on the lowest level. I think I have found that. The flute. I don't know where to play the fucking flute. Judy wants a picture of Tom. Yes. The 3-part mantra is part of this. You can use the taper. The 3-part mantra is part of this, but I used that to get the key. I have gotten the 3-part mantra already. Okay, let's use the taper then. I have been carrying an incense block around for a while. Specifically because of that. Your hands are full. This is gonna be annoying. There we go. Whee. Okay, and then use this. That was the secret word mantra. What? Huh? What? Okay, I'm passing it over the thing. I can't use it. I might need a little torch, okay. There is no 3-word mantra. What are you talking about? I've used one already. I know, but he sells them. I mean, I don't have anything to trade for it. This. Well, let's take this to the guy. Okay, how do we get out of here? That away. You had cutting edge technology. Yeah, it's good. I like my knives to have technology for their edges to be cutting. If only there was an infinite amount of stuff. I'm not made of money, okay? I have banks all over the place, but they're all carefully managed. I'm gonna trade this. It should be fine. Oh, I could... Nope, nope, not here. I could trade food for it. And in corners, yes. That was a thing that I was going to try eventually. The torch on the incense, which is why I have been carrying the incense for so long. One of my piles of shit might have torches, and that way I can save money. You don't think they have a very high trade value? Well, you never know, the guy might be an entrepreneur. And the game has so many skills, but with the limited amount of skill points you have, you can't... Yeah, of course, it's meant for replayability. Let me play as a guy that is a trader. Let me trade my way through the game. Okay, where is the... There is an anvil around here. Have I soft locked once on purpose and I reloaded? Nope, not here. Almost past being able to soft lock. Almost. I'm only calm because I have Sunfall to alert me. Where is the anvil? Oh, wait, there. Really difficult to see. I have something I need repairing. What was it? Chest. Yes, the chest needs repairing. I need save because I might break the thing. Including the time I deleted the stairs. Yeah, I soft locked twice then. Doesn't count. I destroyed the breastplate. I wish there was a better way to repair items, you know? I wish I could have put more points into repair. Can count for previous soft locks. If it does it now, it's intentionally being dumb. Yes, I do intentionally. Yeah, it's all intentional. Yes, I'm always dumb on purpose. Yes, it's never an accident. I'm glad we're on the same page. You could have maybe like an NPC that repairs your stuff or something. That would then that we would have a use for all that gold. I damaged it. And I have a lot of skill points in repair. This is unfair. I just want to get one more repair out of it. Jesus. Damaged. Just one more, please. I damaged. No. Oh, no. I did not. You know what? I might be fine with this. Like, no, whatever. I'm not gonna take damage again anyway. You can luck out and just fully repair it at any point. I'm not being lucky. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's get on with the game. It's serviceable. Serviceable is perfect. Poof, anvil. That would be a good use for a blacksmith, yes. Stairs up. Is it on this level? It is. Unless I have a torch around here because there's a lot of shit here. There's even incense there if we needed it. If thou needs it. Yeah, whatever. That segment is isolated. It would be better to go through the river. I guess we'll walk on water. It's faster. Or fly. Fly might be even faster, right? Awesome utility spell. Turn NPC into anvil. Yes, I would cast them on everyone. It's dark. And whee! Shit. Maybe take this off. Yeah, okay. It's not that. It's not that fast. And he keeps dropping to the water, man. Jesus. Stop. Need to fix my sword hold still. Yeah. Look, sir, you can fix my shit for free. Or I can use your bones to fix my shit. It's your choice. I don't care either way. Just make it snappy. I'm running late here. East. East. Okay. Maybe I could just kill him and get the torches from his body. Okay, torch. Torch. How does trading work? I forgot. There we go. Very well. Thank you. Farewell. Space. The final frontier. Okay, it's burning. Okay. Oh, the cup. Wait, what? Wait, what? It is pre, yes. What? Yes, Sunfall. I did write exactly that down. No, 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 no. Somewhat used pile of debris. Oh, hang on. Hang on just a moment. I can try it right here, but it's not going to work. That's not a mantra. It's 3 parts. I'm pretty sure we need we're going to need to use 2 more incenses. That's interesting. Shit. They might be in order, otherwise you might need more than 3. Right, that would be shit. Yeah, they're in order. But still, what I'm going to do is... I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna... So the torch doesn't get used, so I can do all of them with a single torch use. Okay, I just need to find more incenses. I know where I can find one. Oh, another torch. You know what? Might as well. For safety. No, that's perfectly fine, Sunfall. Like you're seeing that I am putting an honest effort and that I would take way too long to finish some of this stuff. And you're not lowering my enjoyment, and I think that is actually helping the pacing of the stream in general. So it's all good, and I do appreciate you not only taking your time to do that, but also being very mindful about how you do it. Ow. That's the way to do hints. Yep. Tasted kind of bland. I'm surprised you can't, like, get poisoned by old food. Because they keep saying how old the food is. Okay, we need... Where was it? I did see here. Oh, 3! I was thinking, where the hell do I get another one? Shit, son. That's all you had to say. We're in business. We're ending this. Outstanding. I think we are ending. I'm not sure. Okay. And then throw that, and then smell it from inside the... Oh, different background. Smell it from inside the bag. In. And you guys know what I'm gonna do? Do you guys know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my revenge on the game. Here, I have all the items back. Screw you, game. Real question, how the fuck does the Abyss have corn that's only a day old, whereas the fuel? Maybe someone just shed it out. It doesn't make it any better, does it? Well, there's a shrine there. Is that one easy to get to? I think I'm gonna head down and get the first shrine I find on my way down. Because I don't think the cup is gonna be on this level. The time you gave hints was in a point-and-click adventure where you took over that walked in circles several times. When was that? If you mention it, I'll probably remember it. That shrine is too far away. I mean, I guess this is the cascade food just like you, but that's no fun. It isn't, no. I'd rather speculate on the absurdity of it. It's much more enjoyable. This is the... Well, it does connect. Where is the shrine? Here. Here. Oh, the guy that has the weird gold. I dropped the weird gold there. It's probably just for trading anyway. But let's go to that shrine. We might just be able to like cast it and then it automatically gives us what we want. Like the key when we got it from the shrine. You just summoned it, it doesn't point you towards it. Considering the backgrounds on those keys were all like ethereal, it makes me feel like the key comes from somewhere. Like from nothingness. Go back to the bus sign. Oh, it was the shit. The main, no, not the main shut. It was something about a mental inn is the name of the game. Something along the lines of Road to Insanity. It was the mini brain one. Yeah, that the one from that emote. I do appreciate the hints. I've seen people get angry when the streamer gets hints. When I streamed SNS Shadowrun many years ago, I was stuck at some point and someone gave me a hint and people are, you should let this. Yeah, I get it, but yeah, it was just one hint. The guy wasn't backseating. There's a distance that you have to go through between backseating and giving a nudgeful hint. Bloop, bloop, yes. So in. That's not a So in sa. Insa. Insa. Sa. That's all the. Is that. Is it? Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Because we were told it was 5 parts. The Cup of Wonders to northeast and above you. Okay. I was starting to wonder if it was 4 parts, but we had been told it was 3, so... Okay, so we have to go above. I actually like that. It's very different. Like the shrine's guiding you towards it. Kind of fun and clever in a way. This game is very enjoyable. It's just that I absolutely would never have beaten this when I was a kid. Not just the English. I think it's... I don't think I would have beaten it without the hints or Google or something. Exactly, yes. And it's that all of that is on top of being the first fully 3D dungeon crawler. Like before Wolfenstein they had slopes. They had like not even like this thing right here. This, you see this passageway here? Not even Doom can do this. Like a place where you can go under. That's no for Doom. And its engine. Which of course it was focused on performance and it's great for that. I'm not obviously not taking a dig at ID or any of the stuff they did. I love those games. But like doing all of that on top of a technical marvel is something else. You know, it's one thing to do a game that is very original and full of fun systems. It's one thing to do a technical marvel for its time. Doing both at the same time is just insane. Above me, okay. Northeast. I might need to do that to triangle it down. Does anyone remember what the other one said? Because I saw above you and I forgot everything. Also northeast, okay. Yeah, it was on the same place, but yeah, northeast. Okay. Because I can use that to help me triangulate. These stairs up, I can't reach them from... Yeah, I'm gonna take those ones. There's no other shrine on this level, otherwise I could use that. Escape from Delirium, thank you. Roads to Insanity, Escape from Delirium, something like that, along those lines, yeah. Okay, the shrine in here, there is one here. And there's another one here, apparently. I'm gonna check this one. It's going to say northwest, obviously. Oh, it could just say north. That would be useful. Northwest on this level. Okay, so it has to be around here. I'm gonna ask this shrine. Mighty polite of them to put it on level multiple shrines to help triangulate. Man, and that's exactly the kind of thing you're obviously not thinking of while as you're playing through it. And then it just so happens to click right at the end. It's a fantastic game. Outstanding. Wasn't that locked once? I might have gotten the key. Yeah, going through the water is going to be faster. I guess I could try walk on water. Problem is like the time it takes for me to get the spell. It kind of negates. Okay, that was pretty fast. Where was the other shrine? Oh, it was in there, okay. Time well spent in this case. Yep. Fantastic game all around. Fully enjoyable. In the end, I did require some hints to finish it in streaming time, but like not many. It's to the west. Okay, so it has to be from here to over here. Right, now if I look here, it has to be to the northeast of this even. I'm pointing at my screen, you guys can't see it. So it has to be... It said west, so it can't be up, it has to be here, but that other one says it has to be here? Oh. Oh. remember taking a lot of effort to get to that place and it had nothing, when I was looking for something else entirely. However, no, not here. Yeah, given the triangulation parameters we have, it is very likely to be there. I have to look at the map again. So we have been here multiple times and we found nothing. The thing is going to show up here. I feel it in my bones, and I think it's finally time for this. And if it does work, it's going to be the most satisfying thing ever. Jesus Christ. Oh, yep. An object appears in the air, falls into your hand. Good. It should fall in my hand. I am the avatar. There we go. That was the last piece, like where to use the flute. Done. Okay, now we have to go all the way down. Stairs down. If I go here, I have to go up. If I go, I'll try to go east. With just a bit of help. I think I got a grand total of like 3 hints. Like adding it all together, maybe. Like the torch I was going to try myself with the incense. The rocks. Yeah, the rock to break the thing, but that I didn't even need that. I didn't even need to break the orb, it was pointless. Did I get any other hints before that I'm forgetting? I'm gonna round it up to 3 hints. Just convenient what required. Yeah, I'm not gonna be one of those. No, I did technically beat it without hints. No, I got hints, and they did help. I'm gonna round it down to 3, round it up to 3. If I forgot any that I got along the way. And I think 3 hints for a 40 hour mazy game from 92 is pretty decent. And yes, keeping notes as usual helps a lot with this kind of game. Here's one of the reasons I really don't like playing multiple games that require taking notes at the same time. Which was this and Shin Megami Tensei 2. I was playing both at the same time. Close to unplayable without taking notes. As most old RPGs from the time, you either take notes or you have a guide. And that's fine. And you know why it's fine for 1992, a game that does so much stuff, and it doesn't require you to map it, because it has an outstanding auto mapper. It's perfectly fine to expect you to take notes under those circumstances. All in all, it's incredibly civilized for its time. It could have been so much less reasonable. It's not overlooked by any means, but it probably did deserve more attention in general. I mean, plenty of people have played this in the modern age. It's fine. I think it's more played than most of the Ultima games, say for Ultima 7. No one here knows of the Avatar. Helps that is actually fun to play. Yeah, the early Ultimas can be annoying. Okay, fastest way to where I have to go is west, north, and take that little nook to the left. We actually got back here very quickly. We're going to be shieldless. It's fine. I could... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave a healing spell prepared. In case there's a fight. Or other sources of damage. This, and this. The map is very traversable despite being big. There are some segments that are slightly annoying. But yes, it's surprisingly traversable. Consider all the nooks and crannies and everything in the way. Okay. Now, how do I use these? Oh! Oh! That's the first time in the entire game you can just drag an item on top of another one to do that I can't remember. Could be mistaken, but... I don't think that has been a thing. That's a new system. House of Life in the Underworld, it might be ending. Which is why my stream title says all good things. That's the name of the last two-parter of episodes on Star Trek The Next Generation. Okay, use? Use. The Key of Infinity. The Slasher of Veils. Can I want to look at it. Does it kill me? Big fat demon lord. Map. Let me look at the map. The Slasher of Veils. Can be on Underworld too. As I was mentioning, that game actually bridges the Ultima 7 games and it spoils the ending of Ultima 7, so I can't play it without playing the previous 6 Ultimas, which I might do on a retrospective, on which I would skip this one and just say, you know, refer to my previous playthrough. But not immediately, not right now, no, yeah. Okay, are you guys ready? We're going to destroy everything. Let me put down one last save. I pushed the demon a little bit out of it. Oh, it's exploding harder. It's exploding harder. The Slasher of Veils is dragged from this world. You are sucked through the moon gate. Oh shit, can I kill you here? Or are you still... No, I don't think I can. I think I just run away. Jesus, what the fuck? The hell is all of... Jesus. This trippy as holes. Nearly dead, by the way. I can't cast spells in here. I might have to reload and retry. I'm almost dead. Oh, look, it's the death thing. Just... Oh, look at a mouth. Okay, the music is very calm now. I can't look at chat. I'm stressed out. What is this? Man, this is so unique compared to everything else. Jesus Christ, I'm almost dead. Am I taking damage? I might be taking damage? What is that? I want to stop and look at things, but I'm almost dead. Oh, look! Escape! You dash down the mountainside toward the sea, mere steps ahead of the lava. Diving into the ocean, you make for a lone boat. You are helped aboard by the guard's captain calling. Thou hast earned my gratitude and more. Were it not for thee, my daughter tells me he would have lost more than her delightful company. Truly, I was a fool for doubting thee. Canst thou forgive a worried father? No. Thou art the greatest hero ever to come to Britannia. When I returned to the surface using the amulet of travel and warned my father, thou hast accomplished what none else could and saved our land. Swiftly the ship sails away from the wreckage of Cabrous' dreams. The wreckage of Cabrous' dreams. That's a very cool way to put it. At last, you are asleep. That's the first sentence of the game. For the last 3 nights since your triumphant return home, you have been too excited to sleep. Just as you are drifting off, Garamon appears. Hail to thee, Avatar! Thou hast well earned thy rest. I wish to thank thee for saving Britannia and repairing my brother's disastrous mistake. I regret that I was not able to help thee flee the island, but I was marshalling my last powers to open a gate for the inhabitants of the Abyss. Good. They are now settling in a place called the Dastard. Oh, nice. Farewell, and may Britannia never again be in such need of thy aid. Visit next time as honored guest, not savior. I had to read it fast. Congratulations! You have just won Ultima Underworld, the Stygian Abyss. Thank you for playing. Please call Origin. We would like to personally congratulate you. Anyone has their phone number? Personally congratulate you. They traveled to my home. Do I take a picture of this, a photograph? Have it revealed? Heal. I couldn't heal. I tried. Like Indiana Jones running away from the vault and timer. Nearly 40 hours, just shy of 40 hours. But explosions and screen shake, yeah, and floating eyeballs. There were actually multiple paths, but only the green one works. The orb way back on level 1 hints that the green one is the right one. Either guessed well or subconsciously remembered that. No, I didn't see other paths. I just ran. I didn't look around. I just ran. I did not remember shit, no. Thank you for the GG's, Borg. And so fair. I think the number is in the manual. Yeah, probably. The music is done. It was epic. It was. Thank you, Tiger Sky Drum. I know how many people actually called Origin. Probably none. You took the wrong path a few times. I didn't even consider it. Oh, we have stats! Level 16 Druid banished the Slayer of Veils after 23 days in the Abyss. You should say how many streams. I don't want to alt-tab to look. I said 13, right? So 2 days per stream. A little less than that. Very strong. Intelligent. Ugh. A lot of vitality. There's all the experience. I think the experience caps around there. Maybe caps at 9,999, but we didn't kill anything that gave me less than 80, so we couldn't cap it. Isn't too long for an adventure. It does feel longer than that. But, you know, I also, like, avoided sleeping just out of... And look at all the skills. You would have to play this game, like, another 3 or 4 times to try everything. Let me do a run that is full search. And I don't know. Yeah. We didn't have any more skill points. Didn't max anything. I wanted more stats. How many things we killed. Alright. Rick does fists only runs of this. It probably works. And then you don't have to carry shit around. Rodriguez percent. Yeah, Zofia, you owe us a Rodriguez percent. Let me move over here. We have finished the game in 40 hours and a grand total of 13 streams. This game is flipping awesome. When I was a kid, I couldn't believe this game did everything it did. And I played it in 95, 96, which is when I got my first computer. And I still couldn't believe how much stuff it did. And it's just overwhelmingly awesome. For 1992, man, like... And it took a while for other games to go as far as this game did. Like, you look at Robinson's Requiem, it barely does more than this game does, and it's way more jank and difficult to navigate. And it probably does go to a phone sex hotline, because that happens to a lot of those old game-related phones. You know that, thank you. You were blown away. It is... This game is impressive. And a lot of fun. Like, at the very start, it does kind of feel like you would be like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, the controls, the way it is, because like W runs forward, S walks forward, it's... And then you have only a small window to play, but very quickly none of that matters, because the rest of the game is just smooth. Everything flows well. Like, other than some jumping, it's an Ultima game, jumping is supposed to be garbage. It flows surprisingly well, on top of all the other systems. You can't amputate your leg. Yeah, like... Robinson's Requiem does a little bit more than this. Of course I did like it, Sunfall. Thank you once again, a reminder everyone. This game was played thanks to Sunfall's very generous donation to Save and Raid. Are they still taking donations? They are. So one last reminder as far as this goes. Yeah, shoutouts to Sunfall. And shoutouts to Save and Raid, which was an event that we did, happens every year. This year was the 5th edition of that. It was my second time participating. And they raised funds for the Save Foundation, which works with suicide awareness and prevention, which is a cause I care a lot about. And if you are able to and you're still interested, they are still taking donations. I don't know how far they're still gonna be taken, but if you go to saveandraid.org, at the top right, there's a donate button. And if you do go there, you're gonna see a list of incentives you can apply for, and if you type in Copert, you're gonna find an incentive in my name. You can still pick a game for me to play on stream if you donate to them. I don't make any of that money, that's for Save. And if you do pick a game for me to play, I will honor your request. But yeah, once more regarding Ultima Underworld Stygian Abyss, it's better than I remembered. It's outstanding. I'm really happy to have finally finished the game. Let's take a brief look how many... Like, this was different from... Because all Shin Megami Tensei, I just spread my notes out to keep them grouped by town. Let me see how many. This one was dense notes taking, so it's gonna be less pages. So it was full pages, 2 pages, 4. I did go. Papers fell. 6, 8, 9 full pages of notes with very small writing, taking all the space, very dense note taking. I have a bunch of loose papers here from Shin Megami Tensei games, plural. Are the pens working? You lost a friend last year that way. I'm very sorry to hear that. I have lost people to that as well, which is one of the reasons. On the very first save and raid where I was already streaming, I rushed to participate, and on both ones I did everything I could to make for a good experience, because yeah, they do good work. They did offer like training, so you know how to detect that kind of stuff and like how to talk about it, how to react to that. And I did take their training when I had the opportunity, and they do a very good work. The pen is fantastic. I got this one which is 0.3 millimeters, and it's like the perfect width for me because I have very small lettering. Like I had a 0.4 that my wife has a bunch of pens and pencils. She has a lot actually, and she had one 0.4, and it was almost perfect. This is the perfect size for me. I'm holding off on getting a fountain pen. I have other uses for my money right now, but this one is fixed. The only issue it has is that I can't write like this. I have to point it down, otherwise it doesn't go. But that's better than the other ones that just stopped working, and there was nothing I could do about it. Yeah, felt pens, they solve my issues. Yes, I just have to point them down. Everything else is fine. I might consider a fountain pen later, but money. So yeah, and thank you all for all the conversation on pens. The problem is finally solved. Huzzah. Indeed, huzzah. Anyway, final words, Ultima Underworld. Amazing, fully recommended, a fun adventure. I wouldn't mind playing through it again, doing a different build in my own time. It's good. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. And I think it's very, very good shit.